Hey, I'm Gene Brooks, and we are up in a little town called Zuie on the Mono River near the Sierra Leone border in Bapaloo County. I'm here with my friend, Pastor James Foley. He pastors in Brewerville, but he's oftentimes called on to go and help us with big projects like this one, which is a medical outreach. This morning, Samaritan's Purse flew us a team of medical folks from the ELWA hospital, Liberians who are medical professionals, up here, an hour flight, to come and serve these folks. You can see behind us is a school, and in the school they're doing the registration and treating people. We've had drugs here that we're giving away for free. James, tell me what's been going on here today.
It's been great. We came in since this morning. Since the team flew in, we've been registering people. We have so far gone about 130 at about this time since this morning, and we are giving drugs to people of various sicknesses like malaria, like TB, and people are overwhelmed. We've also spread the gospel. We have spoken to the group of people. Not just are we giving them medicine, but we are also spreading the gospel and making them to know the love that Christ has for them. And we as a church is giving them as well as preaching the gospel to them. But it's been a great time as well as reaching out to them in such a remote village where you have to walk about 4 hours from where the car stop you across the kingdom. And when you are flying like they did this morning, you fly about an hour through a headquarters. But we are pleased to be part of a team that will give to people and that will be able to spread God's words as well.
Yeah, James came a week early, and he's been going out into the surrounding villages and encouraging people and telling them about what's coming, meeting with the tribal leaders and the government leaders, the health leaders, to let them know that we're coming. We actually had a Liberian member of the House of Representatives here that met with us. We're in his district, and he came and thanked us for going up there, coming to his district several times now to do outreaches. He actually provided 50,000 Liberian dollars for us. The Liberian dollars trade in about 157 to 1 right now, so it was a significant gift. Also, we have a lot of good things happening with the gospel. There was a lady that gave her heart to Christ a few minutes ago in a group where we were reading the story of Simon the sorcerer from Acts chapter 8. And then we talked about that, and then we had a group of kids who had never heard of Christmas and didn't know much about Christ, and so we talked to them about Jesus. We talked to them about who he was and why he came, why he was born, and then we had a little bit of opposition, just kind of quiet, silent opposition against what we were doing because we're in a Muslim-dominated area. Some people didn't appreciate us talking so much about Jesus, but we're not an NGO. We're a church, and we're here to preach the gospel and to the whole person, and so that's what we're here for. So James, tell me, how do you feel about coming into areas where, like this, and preaching the gospel?
This actually has been my prayer since my coming in this region. As far back as 2009, when I first came here, we saw the need. We've been praying. It's a wonderful thing to walk in this area, especially where the gospel is hard to reach. And being part of this team, I'm overwhelmed. I'm kind of like just excited to be part of a team that can bring the gospel, not only the gospel, but to also bring God's words. We came in on Sunday. Bulk of the folks have gone on their farms to harvest, but we had a wonderful time on Sunday. We preached a wonderful message even this morning while we were preaching in group. Like he said earlier, we met with a group of people. In fact, there was a conflict on the line. One lady wanted to be first, and I was telling her that Jesus wants us to gift you, and you have an opportunity to help somebody. Why can't you help somebody as well? But it's good to be part of this team, especially where the gospel is preached. I know we are doing what Jesus asked us to do, and when being part of something where the gospel will be preached, I always want to be part of it. In fact, it's my heart desire to go more deeper in area where the gospel will reach others, where in people who have not heard about Christ will hear about Christ, where people have not felt the love of Christ can feel the love of Christ as well. Being part of this team, I've always wanted to be part of this team, though at times it's difficult to come, because after this outreach, while they will be flying, I'll be riding about 8-9 hours to get back to Monrovia. But that's not anything. Jesus wants us to walk, and we will work until we can get the gospel where we want it to be. Part of this team is my priority. I thought I can leave everything, I can leave what I've learned, and come in this rural area as deep as it is in this forest to spread God's voice. It is my heartbeat, and I pray that people can know Jesus for themselves.
Amen. Thank you, James. And it's great working with you. Thank you.
Thank you.